Yo guys, welcome back to a PTCGO Brilliant Stars video. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing off my Orbeetle toolbox deck, more or less like an Orbeetle Torterra deck. This video is going to be very long, by the way, so I'm going to try to keep this brief. But yes, Orbeetle does have the really cool attack Evo Man. So for each energy on it, you can search deck for stage 2 except for Orbeetle and put on your bench. So you just put a bunch of energy on Orbeetle and you can put as many stage 2s into play as you want. And there are a lot of really cool options to work with. Of course, with twin energy in the format, we can speed it up and get it to work easier. We got Torterra, Decidueye, Dusknoir, and Inteleon as my main options. There's a lot of other options. Now, I am using Bibarel in the deck. The other option was I was going to be playing a 2-2 kind of Arceus V-Star. Arceus does work with Torterra, and it can use Double Turbo, and Double Turbo also works with Orbeetle. But I know you guys don't like seeing the Arceus V-Star videos all the time, but Arceus V-Star was what I also originally had in this deck, and I still kind of want to play it over Bibarel, which I think is still the better way to play this deck. But I didn't want to do another Arceus video. The idea of Arceus, you can go Starbirth for Rare Candy Orbeetle, you know what I mean? So that's why I liked it in the deck. Torterra is your main attacker. Evo press to 50 damage for each of your evolution in play. Very powerful when combined with Orbeetle's attack that puts evolutions in play for free. Then, of course, we got Decidueye, which can win you games a lot of the time. A lot of decks don't have options against Decidueye. We got Dusknoir, which is really good against Single Strike or any special energy focused deck. It auto wins you those matchups. And then the oddball out, I think, was Inteleon, just kind of there for the extra damage output with quick shooting. Though I will say Inteleon is the most cuttable card. I wouldn't mind trying out Beedrill in the deck or Shiftry. The problem with Beedrill is Beedrill, I'm pretty sure, does not work with Dusknoir in play. So there you go. So yeah, before we end the video, card show to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking to get any PTCGO codes, make sure to get your codes at Card Cavern. Of course, Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking for the main set, Brilliant Stars, the main set currency, or any other sets, or any specific GX or V promo code, get them over at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF. So this is a list I'm playing. Again, this video is very long. I got 3 super long games. This video is going to at least break an hour, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to try to keep this as brief as I can. I am playing Cherrim in the deck as an energy accelerator. Honestly, not bad with Orbeetle. You can put extra energy on it to do more evolutions, but also it's a way to build up Torterra even quicker. Because I don't play Raihan, which is something I thought about playing as a Raihan, but it's very slim pickings. It's actually a very tight on space deck. We want to play 4 candies. I am playing a Turtwig to go with Rare Candy Torterra. Another Turtwig would not be bad either, so you have more outs to Torterra. One of the main downsides of this deck is that you could have a stage 2 in your hand and you cannot put it into play with Orbeetle. One of the downsides of this deck, you kind of just have to hope you're in a scenario where you either have a Marnie or a Bruno in your hand to put the stage 2. So if, say you want to go Dusknoir against Single Strike, but it's in your hand. You want to have a Marnie or Bruno in your hand to put it in. Pokemon Communication would have been so beautiful in here, but it rotated out of the format. So it is what it is. But Marnie and Bruno are the best draws in the deck because it allows you to put stage 2s into your deck so that you can search them out with Orbeetle. Because they only get searched out if they're in your deck. I am playing 1 Psychic. Orbeetle can attack with Zen Headbutt, so I thought I'd play the Psychic. We got 2 Training Courts to go with it. 6 Grass and 3 Twin to round out the list. Again, I think the Arceus V-Star build might be better instead of Bibarel, a 2-2 Arceus over Bibarel. Then you swap Twin with Turbo, but I kept it more budget-friendly, and I don't want to just post another Arceus video. Yesterday's video was Arceus Boltund, which if you haven't watched that Arceus Boltund video, go watch that right now. But let's scan the matches with this deck. Lost the coin flip. Not great with this deck. Hopefully we can still get a good start here. We open up with a Bidoof and a Blipbug. Okay. 2 Torterras, not ideal. Open up with Bidoof, I guess. And see where that takes us. My opponent leads with a Crobat. Okay. We'll see what this is. We might be able to get access to potentially Orbeetle, but it looks like we might be playing as Whimsicott here. We are. Oh, no. That can shut off my Twin Energy, which could be pretty annoying. But if I could put Decidueye in play, it might be okay. Unfortunately, my Blipbug's gonna get sniped, though. Was not able to establish a thing. They're just gonna Fluffball Star me, probably. Yikes. Our hand is pretty terrible. I don't really have much I can do here. I'm hoping for a good Bibarel here, but if we can use Orbeetle to get Decidueye in play, I think we can win this game. And there's an annoying fan. Alright, rip. They're probably gonna Fluffball Star me again. No, they don't. They don't have anything. Nice. Buys me some time. Some sweet, sweet time. I don't want to save the Choice Belt, but I don't really have much of a choice. Belt. I get it. Actually, I probably could have attached a Bibarel. No, I need Air Balloon. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh, more the same. It's not good. I do have Air Balloon. Doesn't really matter anymore, though. Pass. I was highly considering going Gnaw there for 50, but I don't think it matters. It might matter with Decidueye, but no point. They found the Turbo finally. Will they Marnie me? They do play a Crushing Hammer. That's fine. And pass. All right, come on. Let's get a supporter here. This game is not being kind to me today, is it? Have to sacrifice Cherubi next turn. I really hate to play that tower or training court. All right, come on, give me something good. Dude, where are our draw cards? My goodness. I mean, they could just fluff ball my Bibarel. Oh my god, this is brutal, man. These draws are so bad. PTCGO's trolling me right now. We don't have anything, though. Okay, good. Nice. And we draw the Pokemon that we are trying to use. Feels bad, man. Got to bench another Blipbug. I need to watch out. I can't bench any more Pokemon now. Finally, I get a supporter. But now I need a Rod the Decidueye back in the deck, which is going to be a little tricky. Probably get Manaphy. We'll have to grab Manaphy and they'll just have to trick win me, I guess. Not much I can do. We gotta hope to get Marnie here, but yeah, I gotta get Manaphy so I can't do Fluffball Star. Let him trick win my Cherubi and then I can go Orbeetle. But I need to get the Rare Candy Orbeetle and I need to put Decidueye into the deck. Or get a Rod. Get it back. If I draw a Rod here, I might as well just give up because that's just like PCGO at that point is trolling me. I don't think... I might have overbenched in this matchup too, but I kind of had to. This game just like was like, no, you're not getting a single way to draw cards with a barrel. We were just drawing really rough. But again, if I can get Decidueye in play, I think I have a good chance of winning. Even though they can attack me with the barrel, it's on a coin flip. And it's also easy to knock out, so... Concerned. I'm not trying to run out of energy either. Let's see if my opponent gets a switching card. They do not. We get to buy another turn. We'll see if we can find a Marnie here. Or Bruno. Okay, we do get Marnie. Alright, there we go. Can Marnie get us Rare Candy and Orbeetle? Probably not, right? No, we do get it. We also get Dusknoir. We got Rod too, so it kind of worked out. My bench is full, though. Might be best to hold the hand. My bench is full, right? So I can't really... There's no point of going Orbeetle. They could boss me, too, with Trick Wind. I think we just pass and just Leaf Edge for 10. And then hope we don't get, like, Marnied again. I'm just going to Leaf Edge. Because, actually, this 10 damage is decent, too. It makes it so that the Decidueye could attack Bibarel at some point. So I think this is fine. They'll knock out my Cherubi. They got rid of the Stadium. That's annoying. I was hoping they wouldn't do that. There's a Hammer. Uh-oh. And they flip head. As long as I have one energy on an Orbeetle, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter as long as I have one energy on Orbeetle. I wouldn't mind maybe benching like a Torterra, but I don't think we ever do that. I think it's literally just go to Decidueye and Decidueye wins us the game. It's that simple. One Decidueye should be enough to win the game. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we do want to get Dusknoir and play the more I think about it because... No, and of course they have the Marnie. They always have it. If we go Dusknoir, we can shut off Turbo Energy, which is actually good too. That might honestly not be a bad idea. We got Rare Candy, but no Orbeetle. No out to an Orbeetle. Do they get a switching card finally, though? They get a Quick Ball. This is a weird game. It's just like, we just have to get Rare Candy Orbeetle. That's all we have to do is get Rare Candy Orbeetle and not to have Decidueye in our hand. Which is apparently impossible. They are putting turbos on the other Whimsicots, which are good. This is less energy on the Bibarel, which is amazing. If I keep my boss, too, I can use it on Bibarel. Alright, we'll see what they got. Can they stop me here? Nope, nothing. Alright, there's a Cherrim. At this point, we might as well evolve it. Barrel for 1. We get something good. Another grass. Not bad, I guess. I'll probably just save it, though. I could research here. It's probably best to research, to be honest, the more I think about it. Sure. As long as I can get a Marnie, if I ever... Because I might draw Decidueye here, so I might need to get a Marnie. We don't draw Decidueye. I do get Rare Candy Orbeetle. Again, I cannot play it, so... There you go. Because again, if they have Switch plus Boss, Orbeetle gets knocked out by Trick Wind, yeah. We have to pass. We just have to keep passing and hoping my opponent doesn't have a Marnie. Disrupt my Rare Candy Orbeetle. It just sucks I can't do it because they one-shot me with Whimsicott. They could have put EXP shot on Bibarel too. That's good they didn't do that either. Bibarel's going to be an interesting attacker if they ever use it. We just, literally all we have to do is go Evomancy once to win this game. That's all we have to do. Do one Orbeetle and we can win the game. And yep, there's Boss. See, I told you they had it. They're actually going to go after Manaphy, which is pretty annoying. But that's fine. I can always rot it back. They can get a Fluffball Star knockout if they ever want. No, they just pass. Okay. going to retreat here into Blipbug. I'm gonna gnaw again. This way now, yeah, because now this Bibarel can get one shot by Decidueye. So you can kind of see why we did that. I wasted one of their boss. Not only is that wasting it out to taking out, get around Decidueye, it's also wasting a knockout on my Manaphy altogether, which is good. And yeah, there's Marnie. I kind of figured they'd have a Marnie. Honestly, I probably should have just went Rare Candy Orbeetle on the bench, knowing they played a boss already. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing the whole time. We can still find Rare Candy Orbeetle. I just have to knock it to Decidueye. There's Orbeetle. No Rare Candy, though. We finally got the Air Balloon. Alright, here we go. Just need to find Rare Candy. I can go Bruno, and then hope we do not draw the Decidueye, because if we do draw the Decidueye, then, you know, that's not good. I can keep trying to buy time and hope they'll have a boss. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. That's not Rare Candy. Alright. Fail that. We only have 2 Rare Candy in the deck, so 1 is prized. Alright, well, Bibarel first. See if we can get Rare Candy here and make my life a whole lot easier. No, we get Training Court. Gonna play that. No, Bruno. Can we get Rare Candy Orbeetle without the Decidueye? We do. Nice. And that's all we wanted to do. So now class is back in session. Alright, now we have a shot at winning the game. Evomancy. And if somehow, some way, Orbeetle doesn't get knocked out, like say my opponent bosses my Blipbug or my Bibarel or Manaphy, I can go put Dusknoir in play, which I might do. I have boss in hand. I have 2 energy. If they don't, okay, if they don't get rid of my stadium here, I can actually boss a Bibarel, which I'm tempted to do with Decidueye. Because all we have to do is just go to Decidueye. They have no way to deal with it. There's literally no way they can touch Decidueye other than with Bibarel, which will make it for a funny little match. Okay, is that their last hammer? No, they have 1 left. They have Fan too, which is annoying. We have to be a little careful. We still have a Rod, though. We should be fine. Yeah, there's the Turbo on the Bibarel. I need to set up 1 more attacker, but this is why I want to... This is... Ah, they Marnie me again! Stop having the perfect time Marnies. Alright, here we go. How's it looking? Eh. That's not great. Alright, here we go. The barrel's on a coin flip, right? So it's basically whether or not my opponent feels lucky. Thankfully, they did not find a path to peak. We can attach an energy. Marnie. Attach energy and go from there. Cool, we got the attack. Alright, nice. I do have another Rare Candy Orbeetle, which I could use again to try to put another Decidueye in play if they knock me out, assuming I can get Rod. I think that's something we definitely want to work towards. I'm probably going to not do it this turn, though. I don't want to get rid of my Twin Energy. I kind of need it. There is a world where my opponent does... Can I bench that? Sure. I think it's fine. I don't think they play... They might play 3 boss, I guess. Maybe we shouldn't bench that, actually. They could have 3 boss. I don't think it matters. Our bench is already, like, thing anyways, so it's not a big deal. Alright, we'll Splitting Arrow here. And see where this takes us. My opponent will most likely attack here with the barrel. If they do flip heads, that's annoying, because I actually cannot KO them. They have 100 HP left, which is pretty lame. Yeah, there's the energy. All they have to do is flip heads. But now we get Twin Energy back. You can kind of see why I didn't want to get rid of it there. If they knock me out, I'll just go Orbeetle again. And we'll go Orbeetle, try to get Rod, and then go to Decidueye. There's the path. There goes all my Training Courts. So we have no way to get energy back other than Rod. I only have 1 grass left. And, oh my god. Actually flip heads, bro. No. Okay, we'll grab the Orbeetle. I could... Oh, you know what? I could attack with Cherrim. If the stadium's stuck, I could have went Cherrim here. Yeah. So Rod. I will go for the Decidueye. Have a Marnie left. But we gotta be a little careful. We are decking out soon, so... We got Rod. Alright, cool. Splitting Arrow. So once again, it comes down to whether or not my opponent flips heads on Tail Smash. If they get 2 heads in a row here on Bibarel, we will get knocked out, and we have to go back to doing Orbeetle. And we still might lose if they do that. So we're hoping they do not flip heads again on Bibarel here. Oh my god, this is kind of intense. This thing has 50 HP left, okay. Again, I gotta be careful with my resources. I wish I played a 3rd Training Court. Okay, there's Bidoof. Okay. I don't think they play 3 Bibarel, though, so they only have the 2. All right, here we go. Tail Smash. No, never mind. They're Industrious and Sizerine. Will they flip heads on Tail Smash? It'll be pretty annoying if they do. What? Dude, you get 2 heads in a row? Lucky little... Okay, that is really annoying. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of tilted. I will Rod. Get back Torterra and Decidueye. The double heads, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. With that nonsense. Can KO with Cherrim, but I'm gonna go for the Orb. Yeah, I gotta put Decidueye in play. Damn. Freaking lucky opponent there. Okay, that sucks. Now we got Decidueye back. We gotta find a Grass Energy next turn. I could not do Bibarel, though, to draw. Because obviously I would run the risk of my opponent having a... We could draw the thing. They fanned me. That's actually perfectly fine, because now I have another energy in the deck. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, now you get Tails when it doesn't matter. They get the first boss into Decidueye. That's a little concerning. They still have a Crushing Hammer left. Oh, man. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to just hold the hand. Well, no, I probably should have put the energy on Decidueye. They could boss KO my Cherrim, I guess, but I doubt that'll happen. I'm gonna pass. They're probably gonna go boss Decidueye. Again, it's like if they flip heads, they flip heads. I can't do anything about it. They got really lucky they flipped those 2 heads there. Okay, they flip heads on my Orbeetle, which is good. Can dig with the barrel. I mean, at this point, we might as well. But I'm fine with them knocking out my Orbeetle. I'm, like, actually fine with Orbeetle getting KO'd here. I really don't care if it gets knocked out. There we go. Nice. So they knock out Orbeetle, and all we gotta do is find an energy. We can attack with Decidueye and knock out this Pesk, and I can hit that other Bibarel. Non-energy. So we do not have an attack this turn, it looks like. That is... Actually, maybe I should have went Bibarel. I don't know. 3 energy and a Marnie. I can't research. Here goes nothing. I guess I could have knocked out with Gnaw. Then they go Trick Wind, and then I lose to a boss. I think I still probably lose, to be honest, the more I think about it. Alright, but Barrel. Okay, we got the Grass. I don't know, I feel like I still lose, because the problem is my opponent still has access to the knockout on Manaphy and then a Fluffball Star. I think we would have won the game if they just didn't flip back-to-back heads on my Decidueye there with that friggin' Bibarel. That's not good. Also, benching Bidoof might deck us out. I think we're going to lose. We should just lose this game. Would have been better to Marnie my opponent there, but I think we should just lose now. As long as my opponent still has 1 boss in the deck, I think we lose. Bidoof can do 10 damage with a Turbo. I don't think that's relevant. I think they're actually... They might be out of Psychics. They are down 5. They're down 6. Hopefully we have enough cards in our deck to take 6 prizes. I think we should, though. You start hitting the other Whimsicott. Alright, let's see what they do. No boss this turn, which is good. They can Trick Wind. Be nice if they just wasted Fluffball Star, but they're obviously not going to. Alright, let's see we top deck here. There's Marnie. Alright, cool. Splitting Arrow. After that other Whimsicott, he's just heavily damaged. How many turbos do they have left? They have 1 turbo left. Okay, that's fine. There's boss, and that's game. They had the other boss. That is GG's. Yeah, we lost. They did have a 3rd Bibarel. Yeah, see, we got bodied. If they didn't knock out my Bibarel there, I think we were going to win the game. If they didn't knock out my Decidueye. It also, we just had such a slow start. We had to get Decidueye and play a lot faster. I don't know. Whimsicott, it might be tough to beat. I don't know. It's a shame. Oh, but I did draw a boss. Can I deck them out? I don't think I can. Is there anything I can do with boss here? Knock out Bibarel. Boss doesn't really do anything. If I didn't have Blipbug in play, then I guess this wouldn't knock me out as easily. I mean, I guess I have to boss here, but I don't really want the boss Bibarel and Gray, I guess. I don't know. They should have more cards in the deck than I do, though. They play a Rod, too. Yeah, if only they did not knock me out with Bibarel, I really think this match was very much a winnable game. If they didn't knock me out with Bibarel, I think this game was super winnable. We just got completely destroyed, though. Can't really do anything about it. They should have game. Their last prize has to be the double turbo for us to win. Unfortunate. Yeah, Whimsicott might be tough, man. I don't know. If I had Rod in the deck, I'd win, because I just get Manaphy back. But, yeah. Can't do anything about it. If I had Training Court in play, I could just loop the energy back, right? Have more cards in my deck. Yeah, they should just win. I can't do anything about it. I might as well attack. There's no reason not to. I can KO Bibarel. Yay! Bibarel knockout. Another twin energy. Yeah. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to take an L here. Unless the only way I could win is just, I don't know. There's no way to win. Maybe if I could attack with a Torterra, that could have been decent, but they have Fluff All-Star. As long as they have that V-Star power, it's like impossible to win. So, let's take the L, I guess. I don't like taking L's, but again, they got really lucky. Again, had they just not KO'd me with the barrel there, I actually think we had a good shot at winning the game. So, it is what it is. They just flip back-to-back hedges, and sometimes it's all you need. It's a little bit of luck. All right, let's try out the Orbeetle deck again. We lose the coin flip, unfortunately. Not what we want to be doing with this deck. Okay. Got a pretty okay hand. I'll still open up a Blipbug, I think, over Turtwig, because Turtwig could get stuck. Now, unfortunately, we don't have too much going on. We do see a Umbreon, though. Ooh, they're playing Single Strike. Now, Umbreon kind of sucks, though, because it does mean that they can gust me when I do my Orbeetle's attack, which is not good. They can also Umbreon the Orbeetle, like, power up, so not ideal. They could whiff an energy this turn. I doubt they will. But we do have Dusknoir, so we know what's in the deck, which is going to be one of the most important cards in this matchup. Though we could still get gusted up when we put into play. It's just a risk I'm going to have to take. And unfortunately, my opponent does find the energy. Alright. We draw grass ourselves, though. So we can bench Turtwig. I'll get rid of the Ultra Balls. I wanted to get a Cherrim, but I actually kind of need to keep it. I'm going to have to grab a second Blipbug, though I did want to get a Bidoof there. Then I'll Marnie my opponent here and hopefully get a good hand for next turn. Nope, we're bricking. Alright, cool. Not cool. Bench Bidoof, though, thankfully. Bench Cherubi. I don't really want to lose my Choice Belt. I kind of need it. Bricking. Not much I can do, man. We're just gonna be bricking for a little bit, it looks like. So that's good. Oh, man, that sucks. Hopefully we get Marnied, though. There's a chance we get Marnied, because we are gonna need to get Marnied or get a way to get Bibarel here, because PTCGO has decided, hey, you know what, LDF, let's give you a dead hand. Against a pretty solid matchup, I would say, too, which is what really, really kills. So I'm really hoping to get something here. I don't think I got faith in PTCGO, but we'll see. It'll be very tilting if we don't draw anything here. It'll be pretty tilting. There we go. Perfect. Oof, we're still in the game. Alright, hopefully Marnie can give us something good, aka Rare Candy Blipbug. No, we got Bruno, though, which is pretty solid. If I could draw a Rare Candy, I can go into another Torterra, which isn't bad. So, yeah, it's basically we need Dusknoir this matchup. Decidueye isn't good, unfortunately, because of the Houndour. So I gotta promote Blipbug. This feels really bad. If I don't get the Rare Candy Orbeetle, we're kind of screwed. What is that? I might just research. I don't know. Never mind. It looks like I'm playing Bruno after all. Alright, Bruno. Can we get Rare Candy Orbeetle? We do not yet. I do get Bibarel, though. I get Training Court. Gotta play the Rod. It feels bad to play that so early, but it is what it is. I don't want to bench that. Bibarel for 2 and hope to get Orbeetle. If not, we'll go into Cherubi. No, we got Torterra, though. I guess that's not bad. No Orbeetle, though. That is not good. We're going to just have to retreat and hope my opponent does not have a boss. Oh, I should play the Training Court. Oops. Yeah, I forgot to play the Training Court there. I got ahead of myself. They probably have another tower, so I probably should have played that. They're probably just going to KO me here. with the Umbreon VMAX. And then I can go attack with Torterra, but that's going to be our last Blipbug, right? No, we did rot it back. Never mind. That sucks, man. That's a pretty big whiff. I didn't want to bench Cherubi, though, because if I bench Cherubi, I can only Orbeetle one Pokemon to play. I guess I could have Orbeetle Dusknoir to play, but I need to put Torterras into play. Or even Decidueye, which I currently cannot do with one bench spot available, which is kind of bad. We're just going to hope they don't gust me here. I'm hoping we can get Orbeetle, because all I got to do is go Orbeetle, and I can go Dusknoir plus Torterra or whatever, and then hopefully we'll be chilling. Just going to hope they don't have the gust here. Also hope they don't have a tower. So I should have played the court. If they do Marnie me, I do want to make sure I have court. We'll see what they do. Really, we need Blipbug to live. If not, I can still try to go Cherrim knockout with Torterra. And with only one Houndoom in play, that's not a terrible play. But we'll see. Yep. Got the Umbreon. Never punished. You always find it every time. Yep. They do Marnie me. That's fine. Okay, hopefully we don't drop poorly here. But we're not going to get Orbeetle down because, of course, they drew the Umbreon. There's Cherrim. All right, cool. The energy. No, come on, man. Rare Candy Orbeetle, where you at? They're playing Gengar, which is interesting. I didn't get another Houndour. So now if I can knock him out, we'll be in a decent spot. That is pretty annoying, though. They did get a knockout, though. Training Court stuck, which is fantastic. Alright. Lame, but whatever. It is what it is. Bibarel for 2, which I'm going to do. See if I can get a any energy actually would work. There we go. We got the Blipbug back, which is perfect. The only other Blipbug, though, again, if it dies, it's like Rip Bozo. We'd have a knockout, right? We're doing 150? Nah, just making sure. Just making sure. Play Marnie, I guess. No reason not to. They could have a boss, potentially, on something to trap me, which would suck. There's Decidueye and Torterra number 2. Ooh, I don't have my Rod anymore. That could be a bit of a problem. I'll knock him out with Evo Press. 300 on the dot. Kind of hope we get Marnied again. We might. We have a pretty big hand. Okay, we got Orbeetle. Can I get a Rare Candy Orbeetle? I don't know if we have anything. Huh? Twin Energy's decent. Nope. No Rare Candy Orbeetle play. If I get Rare Candy Orbeetle, I can hard retreat Torterra. Again, I just want to put Dusknoir in play. That's all I want to do is put a Dusknoir in play, which would, like, swing this matchup super into my favor. You know? So I really want to go for the Rare Candy. I really want to get Dusknoir down if I can. They can put me to sleep, I guess, which is kind of annoying. If I get... Okay, if I wake up here... I can still... If I get Rare Candy Orbeetle and I wake up, I can still actually knock out Gengar. Unless they go VMAX. But if they go VMAX, they're doing no damage with Fear and Panic. We'll see. It's a winnable game. It's a winnable game. I really need to get Dusknoir in play. Like, if I get Dusknoir down, I think my chance of winning, like, skyrocket. Nice. Marnie. Perfect. I was hoping they would do that. Because I don't want to research my hand away. Now, let's see if I can pull off this Rare Candy Orbeetle. We're close. We need to move Torterra too, obviously, but we'll sort that out. Yeah, there's Umbreon. That's not good. They can knock out my Blipbug again. Ooh. But if they ever put a VMAX in play, Torterra can smack it with Evo Press. Not all that bad. No attack. Nice. Means I can't take a knockout just yet, but I could. I very well could. Okay, I'm just gonna Ultra Ball here. And then, that's not our other Torterra, which kind of feels bad, but I don't have a choice. Grab Orbeetle now, and then we'll try to see if we can rip it off of Bibarel for 3. Rare Candy and Energy. No. We got Boss, though, so I can Boss knock out Umbreon. Not a bad play. Boss KO the Umbreon here, so they can't gust my Blipbug. Sure. They might knock me out, though. But again, I can try to get Rare Candy Orbeetle and go into thing. I probably should have played the Twin Energy down, actually. Alright, we get Psychic. That's nice. Nice! Let's go. They are down. They have one Marnie left, too. So if they don't Marnie me here, right, that's good. Alright, we might pull this around. We'll see if they Marnie me, though. They could Marnie me. If they Marnie me, that would suck. Also, I gotta hope I don't draw Dusknoir. If I draw Dusknoir, that'd be pretty bad. I have 25. I have a 1 in 25 chance of drawing Dusknoir. Let's say actually somehow have their last Marnie in their hand. They got to go VMAX here, too. But again, we are going to drop... And they had the Umbreon, too. Look at that. We have to drop the Dusknoir on them to have a shot at winning this game. If we drop Dusknoir, we pretty much have him. And I have to get Decidueye, too, because my other Torterra is in my hand. So. Oh. They actually had their last Marnie. Are you serious? No! What? How did they have it? No, my Rare Candy Orbeetle. And I don't get it, dude. What? Okay, dude, that's an insult. What? How did they have their last Marnie? They just have the Marnie every time, bro. Oh my goodness. That's insane. And they get the knockout too. Bro, what? They don't have an Umbreon down, so they have to find boss, but that is actually ridiculous. I am low-key pretty sad right now. I could still win with Rare Candy Orbeetle with a Choice Belt. Funny enough. Alright. That's ridiculous. What do we draw? Quick Ball. Get rid of Bibarel. Not gonna bother benching Blipbug. If they have it, they have it. Whatever. It is what it is. That is absurd. It's absurd they had the last Marnie. Marnie is such an evil card, man. Alright, come on, Marnie! Okay, we still got it. Damn, bro. That was close. I almost thought for sure. I didn't think we were going to get it, to be honest. But thankfully we got there. We also didn't get a Stage 2, which is good. Now, the question is, what am I going to Orbeetle into play? We know it's going to be Dusknoir, obviously. Dusknoir's 100% going to be put into play here. I'm not going to do Industrious Incisors. An Evomancy. Grab Dusknoir. And I guess Decidueye, because Houndoom's not really doing anything. You know? I could get Torterra, though. Torterra might be the better attacker. I kind of like Decidueye, though. Decidueye can one-shot Houndoom, too, and it can't get one-shot. Yeah, let's just go Dusknoir Decidueye. Sure. I don't know, I might regret this. We just need to take one knockout, though, which honestly isn't that hard. But yeah, now that we got Dusknoir down, we should be chilling. Hopefully. Took us that long to do that, but again, my opponent just kept having Marnies at, like, the perfect time to disrupt me there. But thankfully, that last Marnie they played, and they somehow found we still were able to pull off the Orbeetle. And now all we have to do is just finish the game off with Decidueye. I kind of don't like having this Cherubi in play, though. One thing I wouldn't mind playing this deck is a Scoop Up Net. But I would love to net the Cherubi here. But yeah, we should be okay. Again, their special energy is completely shut off. So, and they don't bench any other single strikes. No more Peckos. I guess maybe, yeah, you know what? Torterra might have been better than Decidueye. Because there is a world where they bench a Storm Junior or like a Morpeko. But with this Dusknoir in play, like, I don't even think it matters, bro. With the big bad Dusknoir down. Like, we just, like, it's a free matchup, basically, if we get Dusknoir in play. Like, I'm pretty sure they can't do anything. I do need to find my Training Court, though. But I can attack with Decidueye, and then I can start putting pressure on, forcing my opponent to do awkward things. And as long as Dusknoir can never get knocked out, I'm pretty sure we should be able to win the game. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. The more I think about it, I should have just gone Torterra instead of Decidueye. But Decidueye is good insurance in this scenario. But I definitely probably should have been Torterra, because we probably could have wrapped the game up here, actually. Torterra could have been doing 250 damage, which would have knocked out Gengar. Yeah, I should have just went Torterra instead of Decidueye. My bad. I should have gone Torterra, but it is what it is. I think we're still fine to win the game. I can actually retreat Orbeetle, and then I can always Orbeetle again at some other point if I really have to. Decidueye should be enough to win us the game, though. But yeah, I know I should have gone Torterra over Decidueye. I keep saying that, but it's what I should have done. Misplay on my end. You live and you learn. Yeah, you live and you learn. I don't know. Decidueye is always so tempting to put into play, especially when we have the Dusknoir to go with it. They haven't played a boss yet. We have to be a little careful. How many Switch do I have left? I have one Air Balloon. Okay. I still have a Twin. That's fine. I'm going to put Twin on Decidueye unless I draw... I don't know. We'll see. What am I attacking with Orbeetle? That's another reason why I wasn't super content with going Torterra, because we can always use Zen Headbutt. I do have my Psychic in the deck still. You know, so... we'll see. I got confidence we'll be fine to win this game. It just sucks I have to have the Cherubi in play. Ooh. Oh, if I just find Psychic, I just flat out win. Let's see how it's going to be. Do I have Psychic? It's in there, right? I know it's in there. Do I really want to ditch this Twin Energy, though? I kind of want to put Decidueye, but... I think it's worth it to go for the dub. Let's see. Can I get the Psychic? No, I get Choice Belt, though. Choice Belt's pretty solid. I can slap that on Decidueye. No research. Yeah, losing Twin sucks, but it's not a big deal. Psychic for the win? Nope. And I do get the ability to just swing with Decidueye, though, which is also pretty solid. They do have G-Max 1 blow, but again, without the ability to attack with Dusknoir, it doesn't really matter. I do want to find Training Court, though, at some point. I'll Splitting Arrow here. Doesn't really matter where I put the damage, I don't think. I'll hit the Crobat, I guess. Sure. Looks like Crobat might be attacking me at some point. If they could play one Basic Dark, I guess. There's a world where they play Basic Dark. I don't think the poison damage is going to make a difference, though. We just need one knockout to win. I also sell Boss in the deck. Kind of wish I just got Psychic there. Just win the game flat out. I need to find that Training Court to get energy back. I don't think we're ever decking out. As long as I have Twin and Air Balloon. No, but Twin doesn't work. So as long as I have Air Balloon, it's fine. I just need to hold the hand. I'm not researching. I'm just going to hold the hand so I have Air Balloon. I can't just win by trapping. Nice. That's good. One less tower. That makes Training Court easier to stick, which will be very nice so I can get energy back constantly. But yeah, see, if I had Torterra, I would have won the game. Why did I not get Torterra? Because, you know, sometimes I don't think about the reality. I guess they could have went to the other Gengar, though. There's Boss. Yeah, I saw that coming. Fine, we can Balloon the Cherrim. Well, they actually now have to retreat again. If they don't move the Urshifu, I also win the game. So we should just win anyways, right? If they can't move Urshifu, I have game. That's game. Let's go. Boom. Let's get it. Splitting Arrow for the win. Kind of a close game. Not gonna lie. It took us a millennium to get this Orbeetle down, but thankfully, once we Orbeetled Dusknoir to play against this matchup, the rest was history. My opponent did have some pretty annoying Marnies there, but thankfully we were able to accomplish what we needed to do. We had actually I think we had one turn where we wanted them to Marnie me, but that Marnie at the end there, when I had the Rare Candy Orbeetle, was like pretty bad. But thankfully we still got the Rare Candy Orbeetle, and Decidueye carried us. Well, Torterra would have won us the game. Torterra would have been better than Decidueye, but you know what? Decidueye still will flex. All right, going second, which is not good. But our opening hand is not terrible. I got Bidoof Bibarel, which, you know, good to see. I don't know if I want to bench Manaphy, though. Not trying. I might have to give up a prize. I don't really want to do that. What are we playing against? Oh, Galarian Moltres. It might be Arceus Moltres, judging from the coin. Moltres is weak to grass, which is nice. It can attack Decidueye, which is not nice, however. So, I don't know. We'll see if Decidueye is good. Not even it will be. It's in our hand, right? So, gotta find Marnie or Bruno. You see a quick ball from my opponent here. Gets rid of an Ultra Ball, which is good. That's one less ball search they have. They're most likely playing Arceus here, I'm imagining. Arceus might be tough. Especially when they could just Starbirth for boss on my poor Blipbug. Especially because they're going first, too. So it's like they just don't get punished at all. Which is pretty bad. No, Galarian Moltres V. Okay, they might just be like a Dark Box deck. Which, hey, I'll take it. You know, we got a lot of grass types in the deck. We'll see how it goes. Ideally, you want 3 Torterras and a Decidueye in play, then. Okay, they were to Clara, Sobble, so it is Dark Box. Okay, that's fine. Decidueye might not be the best attacker, but it's still going to be decent at the end of the day. Did they have anything else? No energy in the discard, which is good, so I might be safe to leave Bidoof in the active. It's risky, though, because if they play a Hoopa... Actually, it's too risky. I think we have to go to Manaphy. It's too risky to leave Bidoof in the active. Alright, see we top deck here. Marnie, maybe? Grass. No thanks. Get rid of that, though, for Blipbug. Torterra, Inteleon. The squad's all there. Okay. Have the Blipbug. Catch Grass. Balloon. Manaphy. Want a Manaphy. And pass. Yeah, I'm gonna Hoopa my Bidoof. As long as they don't Hoopa my Blipbug here, I'll be pretty happy. And then hopefully Bibarel can get us into the Rare Candy Orbeetle next turn, and then I can hopefully start getting evolutions in play. That's the plan. That is the plan. Just want to put grass Pokemon in play here. Hope it's enough. Kind of wish I played Shiftry in this deck. That'd be pretty cool. Shiftry against Clara Moltres would be so good. Because, you know, Shiftry shuts off Clara. That could have been a really good tech card to play for a matchup like this. They do have Shady Dealings, which can grab them a potential... I don't think they're going to Marnie me, obviously. They might, though. They probably get Research, though. If they're going to draw any cards, it's most likely going to be Professor's Research. It's good this Moltres might be stuck. They can always net it, though, so I guess it's not really that bad. I don't know. This might be tough, man. These Moltres are kind of a pain. I don't know. This might be a tough matchup to win. Orbeetle can always attack. Oh, they're level balling. Let's see if they go for the Hoopa this turn or not on my Manaphy. I'm also just curious to see what kind of deck this is. It could be an Urshifu deck. I doubt it, though. But it could be Urshifu Moltres, which means Manaphy needs to stay in play. I don't think it's Urshifu, though. We would have seen the Rapid Strike Urshifu come down by now if it was a Rapid Strike Urshifu deck. Which, in that case, we also have Orbeetle, which unfortunately cannot one-shot with a Choice Belt, but still, it's an option. If they're going to level ball for here. Probably another Sobble, I guess. It's probably what you want to get. Another Sobble, yeah, okay. And what supporter are they playing? Is it Research? Oh, it is a Marnie. All right, I don't mind that. I do lose Bibarel, but I mean, I can always find another one. And this puts me closer to Rare Candy Orbeetle. So be my guess. No, we got Marnie. Right, that's fine. We got another Air Balloon I can play on the Manaphy. Try to go into Orbeetle here and then Marnie and Prey. Hopefully they don't... They probably knock me out with Orburn next turn. So I have to try to get Twin Energy on Orbeetle. They might be able to Orburn me. We do research. I'd love to play that, but no thanks. Maybe it wouldn't have been bad to play. I don't want to lose all supporters, though. And no... We didn't get Rare Candy Orbeetle. Got Rare Candy, but no Ultra Ball or Orbeetle or Evolution Incense. It's kind of sad. I guess we'll play this to thin. Fail it, I guess. I don't know. Didn't want to grab any of those Pokemon there, to be honest. I could get a Blipbug down, but again, I don't want to put too many Pokemon on my bench. Hopefully we could just draw Orbeetle here. That'd be fantastic. Problem is, we might research into Stage 2s, which could be an issue. Yeah, it was a pretty disappointing Marnie. Maybe I should just research the hand, to be honest, instead of playing Marnie. But I didn't want to lose Bruno and Marnie, though, you know? Okay, there's a Training Court. That's good. That means Training Court stays in play the entire match, which could be pretty relevant. We've already got Quick Shooter down, which is not good, though. Especially with Cherubi in play. Cherrim might be an easy knockout for my opponent. Makes this tough. No, they found Hoopa. They have a one-card hand. Did they get a research off of this? Or a Drizzle? Hopefully they're stuck. Ooh, they're hitting Manaphy. Oh, they stuck. Okay, this is good. Dusknoir, that's fine. I don't really need that in this matchup. Alright, research. Can we find Rare Candy Orbeetle? Bruh, it's such a pain, bro. It's so hard to find it, apparently. No. That's not good. I could have gone Bibarel, I guess. We'll wait a turn. I don't want to get rid of too many cards. I can get rid of the Training Court next turn. Sucks. They still might be stuck. I'm going to have to Bruno next turn. No, they drew Cynthia. Only 4 cards, though. They could get net plus energy, though, which would suck. They probably get a Drizzle off this anyways. And we can probably Marnie them now in peace instead of playing Bruno, which is good. We can get Bibarel with this Ultra Ball. Unless I draw Rare Candy, that'd be fantastic. I can get Rare Candy Orbeetle. I really wanted to Orbeetle that turn because they were bricking here, right? So they're going to go Hoopa, which is fine. The good thing they weren't quick shooting the Blipbug, actually. That actually might have been a better target for my opponent instead of the Manaphy. The Manaphy was just kind of pointless. All right, here we go. Hopefully we get Rare Candy Orbeetle. Nope. Get rid of Choice Belt. I don't really need that. Then I'm going to grab Bibarel here. And then hopefully Marnie gives us... I could Bruno. Bruno just better. Yeah, Bruno's probably better. Sure. Well, Bruno, sure. I might get Stage 2, though, so it's a little concerning. We get 1 Torterra. That's fine. Okay. We got the Rare Candy Orbeetle. Finally. And it might not even die, to be honest. My opponent needs to kind of work for the knockout, which is good. Need to get that Turtwig off the prizes, though. It kind of sucks I prized it. I think I'm just going to Evo Mancy. I'm not going to bother with Industrious Incisors, obviously. We don't want to draw into anything else. And we'll just put our grass Pokemon in play and then hope for the best. Hope it is enough to win. And hopefully, actually, next turn, I can... I actually kind of want to keep Orbeetle alive. So I can do 120 with it against Moltres. So I kind of want my Orbeetle to live. And they cannot currently knock me out. We are weak to Dark, but Hoopa doesn't hit for weakness. So as long as we don't get damaged this turn, I'll be very happy. Because they could go 90 until like a quick shooting knockout next turn. Yep. Looks like my opponent does have that option available. Yep, there's Evo Incense. No, dude, no. Damn it. Not my Orbeetle. What do you ever do to you? Attack with Decidueye here, though, I guess. Again, this is a tough one to win. It kind of took us a minute to get the Orbeetle down. Oh, they're going to Marnie me. Never mind. I thought they were going to get Scoop Up Net. I guess they already have Net in their hand. No, they're just going to Marnie. All right, let's see them get punished for this play. I need to get Cherrim, too. I guess I can always draw Psychic, though, to attack with Orbeetle, but we'll see. Nope. That Marnie didn't give me much to work with. And, they still got the Scoop Up Net. This is definitely getting a Scoop Up Net. Damn it, bro. I did not want my Orbeetle to get knocked out. No, like Energy Surge. Should they not play Scoop Up Net? What? Do they just not know they can just net... They can go Net Hoopa and then Training Court. I don't know. Maybe they just don't see that play. I don't know what's going on. They're just going to retreat? I guess they can go into Inteleon, which is kind of annoying, but I can knock it out with Torterra. It's not the worst play ever, I guess. I don't think I'm doing a Moltres. Huh. I don't know why they did that. If I get Cherrim here, if I get Cherrim, I can attack with Torterra. Cape. Ooh, and I can't go to Decidueye, so I have to go Torterra. Level Ball. Uh-oh. What does that even get him, though? If I could draw a Psychic Energy, I could just KO the Moltres here. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I kind of like the Moltres being in play. I honestly, if I get Psychic, I can boss knock out Hoopa. I don't really want to kill the Moltres. I mean, it's literally stuck in play right now, right? My opponent also has an Air Balloon on it, right? So it's like, you know. Do a Twin. It's not doing much for us. We'll get rid of Inteleon. One Cherrim in there. Oh, we have no way to find it, though. Oh, I didn't even realize. Huh. I could boss the Hoopa, I guess. It doesn't really do much. I was Bibarel for 2, and I guess hope for the best. Got a Marnie. That's pretty good. Put that there. Play Marnie, and pray we get Cherrim here. We do have an energy in the discard, so Cherrim would be good. Did not get it. Fine, we'll just retreat into Decidueye for now. It's a pretty disappointing whiff, I can't lie. Fine, though. To try again next turn. Decidueye cannot knock out Moltres, though, because of the Cape on. Why I need a Torterra. Because Torterra is also very bulky. Knock out Moltres. I guess if we knock out Moltres, they can't knock out their Moltres, right? So that's kind of the idea. I'm hoping Orbeetle is still going to be safe for later. Again, that Psychic Energy could be good against that Moltres. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting that Inteleon knocked out. There's net. See, they had the net the whole time. I don't know why they didn't take that Hoopa KO when they had the opportunity to. Alright, well, we'll take it. Praying for a Cherrim here. You know what? I probably should have attached to Decidueye. I don't know. Maybe I should have been attacking with Decidueye the whole time there instead of the Torterra. The more I think about it. They play Galarian Goon. They could have Obstagoon. That would not be a bad option for my opponent. That could put a lot of damage on the board. They could also hit Torterra and then knock it out with an Inteleon ping the following turn. They play another Cynthia. They play 2 Cynthia's Ambition. I don't hate it, I guess. Cynthia's pretty good with Moltres, especially against Mew. How many Pokemon Search have I played? I have not played... I have 1 Ultra Ball left. My Evo Incense is surprised. My Ultra Ball and Evo Incense are surprised. Good to know. Can't do anything here. Can be a pass. Could boss. No, no point. I could boss, but there's no point. Alright. Hopefully we don't get knocked out here. I don't think we can, though. They do not like my Orbeetle. I kind of want to kill the Inteleon, man. I don't know. Maybe I should try to go after Inteleon if I get the opportunity to. I don't like quick shooting. They can always claw it, though. I guess it doesn't really matter. Not good. They play a Bruno. Okay, that's good. They're wasting a lot of supporters. Like, they're down 2 Cynthia, a Clara, 2 Marnie, and a Bruno. They honestly may be low on draw cards at this point. They gotta be running low on draw. I would love it if they would attack me here. They would take 30 damage, because I don't have Choice Belt anymore. It actually does it. Okay, sure. I don't know why. I will take it. That's what I like to see. Cool. That's funny. I don't know why they did that, but okay. That's awesome. It doesn't. I mean, the math doesn't really work out. Unless I quick shooting myself. Yeah, my Orbeetle's gonna die. Maybe I should try to attack with Orbeetle if I get the opportunity to. They're probably gonna knock it out next turn. Bad. I guess we're not gonna use Orbeetle after all. No, that's going for shady dealings. Okay, that is not another quick shooting. Okay, that's fine. The barrel, it's fine. I'm not a fan of losing it. It's an evolution for Torterra, but Torterra doesn't really need that many evolutions. Probably would like to do an Orbeetle knockout if I get the opportunity to. But now I think I might actually knock out Inteleon, because now Moltres has 30 HP. So if I go knock out Inteleon with my Torterra, Moltres attacks me, they knock themselves out. Do I knock out Inteleon? Is that ever worth it? I don't know. I kind of like knocking out the Inteleon, though. They're down a Clara, right? So, like... Unless they... Well, they could net it, but we still knock it out. It's a very interesting match. Yep, there's double quick shooting. Never mind. They have 2 quick shooting. Gee, that's terrible. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I should probably just kill one of the Inteleons anyways. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. They knock me out Moltres here. They take 30. They can't attack me again. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why did they do that first Aura Burn? Because now, look at that. Look at how bad the math is for my opponent. They cannot attack with Moltres again. That's my last boss, though, but... No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Rod is a good top deck. I could have went Orbeetle again this turn, honestly, but then no, that would have been bad. No, that would have been a bad play. Take out Inteleon here. Do I want a Rod? I don't think I need to. Yeah, I want a Rod. Evo Press for the knockout. Hopefully we get a Evo Incense or thing off this for Cherrim. Research? That's pretty solid. We can play that. I only have 13 cards left, though. I gotta be a little careful. I got Rod, though. Still have a Marnie. Alright, so yeah, if they want to knock me out here, they can, but they have to knock themselves out, which is pretty good. Yeah, rip. No, not my Orbeetle. No, but if I research, I can't get another Rare Candy Torterra down, though. I don't know. I think we probably just lose, to be honest. It just doesn't really work out in our favor. Probably just lose this game. How many Marnies do I have left? I have one Marnie. I wouldn't mind draining Marnie off the top deck here. It comes down to whether or not they pull off the Clara, to be honest. Because Hoopa's not doing much. It is winnable, I guess. They knock themselves out. That helps. If I get Cherrim this turn, I can attack with Torterra. Okay. Let's take our prizes. Nice. There we go. Nice. Okay. I was hoping for Turtwig, though. So I can go Torterra here, knock out whatever they bring in the active spot. I quite like. It's going to be a very close game. If I can draw a Marnie, knock out their Sobble, that'd be pretty good. Because again, they only have one Clara left, and they have one Shade Dalen with. They have a huge hand, though, so this is why I need to Marnie them. It's going to be a close game, man. It's going to be a close game. I had to knock out the Inteleon because the Cherubi's in play. Did not get there. Rip. Play that. Grab that. Yep, Marnie's in there. So's Boss. Both of which would have been pretty good here. I guess I can still go Orbeetle. Get that back. I could not knock out Hoopa here. That's just... There's no... No, we always knock out Hoopa. Yeah, it's a bad idea. And it just sucks I didn't have Marnie. I guess we do want to research then. I guess we do want to research. Could rock Torterra back. Sure. Get back Torterra, and do I want anything else? Not really. I'm pretty sure that's all I really need. I guess another Orbeetle. I at least want to make sure I still have cards in my deck, so let's do that, sure. Yeah, I get an Orbeetle back. Yes, we can attack with it. Okay. I'll fail that. I don't want to put myself down too low, so I'm just going to just research. Okay, we didn't get the Marnie, though. Rip. Also didn't get Rare Candy Orbeetle. Yikes. That's not good. It's not good. Maybe I should have gotten the Bidoof. Maybe it would have changed the outcome of the scenario. Knock him out. We're going to get killed by Moltres here, most likely. And then we knock their Moltres out. I need to get Marnie. I need to get Marnie off that. I think we might actually, unfortunately, lose. If... The only way to win is if they don't Moltres me here. There's a very low chance, though. They have the Moltres, most likely. Yeah, it's tough. Yep. I needed a Marnie. Marnie, I think, would have won us the game. I can still go Marnie next turn, but I don't have it. I did not research into my Marnie, unfortunately. I should have grabbed Bidoof, so I could have went Bibarel. But that's why I should have done that, dude. Yeah, misplanned my end. I should have gotten Bidoof, so I could have went Bibarel. I don't know, I just didn't want to put myself too low, but now it's costing me the game, probably. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe they... I mean, they need to get a switch. If they don't have a pivot card here, then they can't attack me. I imagine they do have a pivot, though. Any pivot would work. Net, Balloon, Birdkeeper. Yeah, any of those three would work. They probably have it. If they don't have it, I think we have a shot at winning the game. Actually, we just win the game if they don't have this pivot, yeah. I need to Marnie them. Or hope they don't have another pivot. I have to Marnie and pray. I have to draw Marnie, though, and I don't have Marnie. Comes down to that. I need to draw Marnie. I have a 1 in 6 chance of getting Marnie. If only I grabbed the Bidoof. Kicking myself. That could... It's probably going to cost me the game not getting the Bidoof there, to be honest. It's going to cost me the game not grabbing Bidoof, I bet. Only Torterra had more HP. Here we go. Marnie top deck. Can we get it? I don't think we will. We get punished. We get the Bidoof that I should have grabbed the whole time. So now we just pray that they do not have a knockout here. They probably got it, but we'll see. They have it, they have it. It is what it is. They have it, they have it. I should have... If only I put the Bidoof down, I would have been able to go Bibarel. I should have done that, because I could have got Marnie here, and then I could have Marnied them, and then Marnie might have won us the game. So now I just gotta hope they don't have another Clara and another Scoop Up Net in their deck. They're down 3 nets, though. There's honestly not a low chance. There's a chance. They are down 2 nets. 3 nets and a balloon. They're actually pretty low on pivot, so if they have it, they have it. We might... I mean, we are going to win if they don't have it. But again, should have went for the Marnie there. I could have won the game had I just Marnied them. A big mistake on my end. They might not have it, though. They might not have it. They need Clara, Energy, Pivot. They could prize their other Clara. Maybe they don't play 2 Claras. The reason why, by the way, I was intentional all the energy is because I don't want to lose to, like, my opponent boss quick shooty stalling me. That's why I did not attach all the energy. Because, yeah, I don't want to get stalled out by quick shooting. Okay, they're doing that first. Do they not have it? How much HP does Inteleon have? 90, right? 110. I'd have to go Torterra, Orbeetle, and knock it down. Okay. They go Inteleon. I research into the Rare Candy Orbeetle. Unless I draw Orbeetle number 2. Oh, this is intense. Do they have it? Do they have the last pivot card? Rescue Carrier? They have Galarian Goon. That doesn't make a difference, though, does it? No, I don't think so. It's not going to make a difference. This is intense. Oh, they could have a Rhyhorn, I guess, and Moltres 3 energy to work with this turn. They have it, they have it. I needed Marnie, bro. If only I had Marnie, I probably could have stopped them. Literally, I don't know why. I just should have gone the Bidoof that whole time, man. Misplay alert. Let's see if they got it like that. This video is going to be very long, by the way. Probably going to be like an hour-long video. But there you go, you guys. You get to see an hour-long PTCGO Orbeetle gameplay video. Hooray. Let's go! They don't have it! I knew it. And we still didn't get Marnie. Damn. Alright, we did it. They failed the drizzle. They must have been out of pivot cards. We pulled it off. Wow, that was an intense game. That's going to be it for the video, guys, on the Orbeetle deck. Very long video. I'm going to wrap it up here really quick. But yeah, the deck was really cool. There's a lot of options this deck can use for attackers. I also originally was playing Arceus V-Star in the deck, obviously, but I cut it because I know you guys don't like Arceus. But Arceus is another really good card in this deck because it works with Torterra and it gets you Rare Candy Orbeetle. So I would probably prefer Arceus over Bibarel in this deck, but Bibarel was still kind of clutch. But yeah, overall, the deck was cool. I think the only thing I would cut, well, I would probably just take the Inteleon out for an extra Stage 2. I wouldn't mind either a Beedrill or a Shiftry. Those would be the 2 cards I would add, would be Beedrill or Shiftry. I wouldn't mind another Turtwig, by the way, either. I wouldn't even mind a 4th Marnie, to be honest. Just, again, you don't want to have Stage 2s in your hand. There's not much you can really do about that. But yeah, pretty fun deck to play. It's a cool idea. There's definitely more you could add to the deck to spice it up. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like in the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on reaching 27,000 subs. We actually just hit 26.6K. So I appreciate y'all. Check our card cabin down below. Use code LDF if you get any codes. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord server down below. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.